Welcome back to another episode of Alpha to Atom. We're going to be picking up right where we left off with the last episode, but before we do that, if you enjoy this type of content, feel free to subscribe because I plan on making more content with a lot more runs in the future. So without further ado, hope you enjoy it. Ancestral Forge, which I don't really care about yet, so we're going to get rid of that. And 16 Scourge Stone, pretty good. Okay, so we have bones. Sorry, I am just a little under the weather, so I'm having to mute my mic here off and on. Apologize for that. Going to be some weird audio situations there. What do we need for this? I can never remember the other thing. Oh, it's mutant grease. Yeah, see, that's unfortunate. We'll toss this in there for now. We'll have to do another mutant grease run. See, that's what I'm saying. Even at this stage, I am going to have to, it's a little difficult to track everything going on at once. I do my best to memorize exactly what I'm going to need. And even then, I'm still forgetting things. I didn't even think about the fact that I'm going to need mutant grease for that. I might actually pull... Let's see how much this is making here. Alright, so that's going to be another, 20? Plus... Okay, so 20... Plus, so... 26 plus whatever. Yeah, okay, so 30-ish. 12, 24, 30. We need 48 here. I'm going to grab these. We need 48 for a full set if we don't have tailoring floors, which is why I'm thinking we probably should just wait to get tailoring floors. I really want to check to see if we can get that. Crush this. I want to do this. Here, just trying to keep track of all of our inventory. I'm going to probably go back and check to see if they have this yet. Again, I really wish I would have checked the timer. That's going to be a time waste. So, whoops. Made a mistake. We also need to go kill the Wanderer. But we'll do this first. And hopefully, RNG will bless us today with the wonderful, wonderful tailoring floors that we need so badly. I went the wrong way again. See, that's what happens. Whenever you're just explaining everything you're doing is really it's a very interesting experience. As you're explaining everything you're doing, you kind of go into autopilot a little bit, where you'll just kind of start doing things that you're like, oh yeah, this is what you're supposed to do, and you'll do it, and then not even realize you did it, and then whenever you go to be like, oh, I have to do that thing that I did, I need to do that one thing, and you'll just forget that you've actually already done it. Oop. Ugh. Okay, you gotta die. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna suck this guy's blood. 50 warrior, pretty cool. And let's... Oh, come on. Granny mode, activate. Mr. Bookshop owner. Do you have the thing that we need? We're level 56, and we could really use some new rugs in our thing. No, 14 minutes. Okay. So, 14 minutes is probably going to be enough to go up and get our Shroud recipe unlocked. So, I'm probably just going to do that. Don't got time to wait for that guy. And, okay, do we keep this? I think I just teleport up there. Yeah, we'll toss this. It's only 3. No big deal. As you know, 3 isn't going to be the thing that keeps us from, progressing the way we want. So we are going to toss that so we can take the teleporter. And here we go. Please be somewhere easily accessible. My friend, the... Oh, that's not him. Where are you? Hello? Oh, he's right here. Alright. He's close. Ooh, that's really nice. How close is close, though? And is close good? Very close. It's inside here. Imminent. He is behind us. Oh gosh. I need to break aggro on these guys. I'll kill these guys right now. Because we need the pristine hide, actually. Now, as I'm thinking about it, we need pristine hide. Did he just die? What? What? Just happened? Well, I wish I would have noticed that. Did somebody just, like, kill him for fun? That's unfortunate. Well, that's okay. That's crazy. Like, man, I wish I would have. I didn't actually see him. I kind of was like just making sure, watching where I was going. I know he's 7 minutes of this. That is brutal. Well, at least we'll have enough of our. We'll get enough pristine hide to do what we need to do. He's right over here. Oh man, that's so sad, dude. Oh, what was me? 7-minute time waste. Guess we could farm like cursed wood or something in the meantime. That's not necessarily a bad idea. We will need more. Now I'm thinking about it, we'll need more thread or more stuff anyway. Pristine hide. How much damage these things do, dude? So much damage. Okay. Nice. Okay, 105 is pretty good. 7 minutes. Man, that's such a annoying outcome in this whole thing. I almost wonder if I can fight, if I can just fight Foulrot. Like, kinda. Probably could. See, we're gonna have to follow him this whole way. Dude, that's so annoying. Wait, is this Foulrot? We'll do this. Do we try to fight Foulrot? I've never done it like this, but I kind of want to. Is this the north one? I think this is the north one. Hmm. I might have to go. There's the cast. I was like, looking for that. I was like, what is off cooldown? Oh my gosh, I'm getting owned. That hurt very badly. That's why you have that. She didn't drop anything we needed either. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to fight Cyril here. I believe that's who I'm fighting as I'm going in this way. Yeah, that's Cyril for sure. Not worth it. Yeah, that's so bizarre. I wonder why he was dead. Like, what could have killed him in that situation? Was it just like a weird, like maybe like another player who just wanted to kill him for fun? Like, I'm not really sure what else could have happened there. Very bizarre. 3 minutes. We'll just wait for it. Silkworm, wants to know that. And we are going... Oh, kill this guy. $550. Okay, so I think we need one more thing of cursed shrooms, actually. I believe it is 20, so let's see if we can find some of that. There we go. And the other thing is plant fiber, which we have enough of. Nice. Oh, couldn't go back to it. That was my fault. Okay. We'll heal up just a little bit. Definitely have to keep our HP a little better. I wonder if I'm thinking I'm going to use blood counter actually at this part for this next fight here. Simply because it's going to make us go invisible. Okay, bro. Wait, is he dead too? Okay, we have a lot of guys we're running from. Let's get a wisp. Nice. Alright, so 1 minute. We'll follow him around here. We'll need more ghost crystal, but we'll farm that in just a moment. 45 seconds. So let's see which way he goes and start clearing that way. He's going this way, okay. Nice. Okay, he's going this way. 13 seconds. Nice, okay. Nah, this will be good. Axis should be able to help us keep up to him. And just totally wreck him, so.
I'm a leaf on the wind. I am a fox. I am a deer. I am a rabbit.
Alright, here we go. Alright, Axis is going to make this super easy. Sorry, I'm just trying not to have a coughing fit. Hopefully we can stay around here and just kind of keep him in this area.
Are you jealous of my curse?
Why, yes I am. Look at that.
Jealous?
That's actually so good.
You can have it.
Illusion, I wasn't actually expecting, I wasn't actually thinking about it being that strong. Wait, he missed, what?
Can't have me, so it wants you.
Alright, hopefully we don't run into too many guys here. Nice. Alright, well that was easy. That was a very good result. You know, obviously it's not exactly what we wanted to deal with there. I don't think it's going to kill him. Got him close. We'll suck it. 43 is pretty good. Let's see. I mean, we did what we could with that bizarre situation. In terms, you know, just like not being able to get exactly. We need our horse. We have to grab our horse in a bit. I'm not even sure where it is. That's actually really bad. And now I'm being shown right now why it would be nice to have. What's it called? The pouch. So I guess that's what I get for saying it's not worth it. But I'll probably just do this fight without it, like just swapping between the two. Okay, speaking of which, let's get out of here. Now that we have 7,000 enemies to fight. Nice. That's a tier 3. That seemed ridiculous, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Grab the wisp. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just like periodically switch back and forth between the two. Nice way to clear this one out. Ugh. This is going to be an interesting fight with Foulrot here. Iron ingots, nice. Need those. Ooh, spooky. Okay. It's always worth it to grab all of these containers. Man, I really wish I could grab this silver, but I guess, again, like I said, it doesn't really matter that much because all we need is tailoring floors, and that's probably going to be where we stop on the, like, stop really pushing for stuff on the study level here. So watch, we're going to do this and drop our silver real quick. You know what we could do? We actually could just drop our silver before the fight and then do the fight and then go from there. There we go. There we go. Worry about those guys in a second. Oh, shoot. Wow, got me anyway. I'm actually going to just hit him with this. Who cares? Who cares? He's dead. You know, what else am I going to use that on? Like, I guess I could wait to fight two of them, but like, whatever. And oh wow. Oof, getting beat up by her. Alright, well that was very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. Okay, so we're just going to go like this. This is why I bought that. And we'll go like this. Shift 2. 78, okay. So we'll grab this guy. Okay, you gonna do something? What? He was just strutting. He's just letting us know his supremacy right there. He's like, nah. You imagine if I did, though. That's what he was saying the entire time. Imagine if I did, though, dude. You wouldn't even know what to do. Imagine. That was ridiculous. Alright, get this ghost room. I'm sorry, ghost crystal. Definitely going to take advantage of this while we are here. And I don't want to lose that silver. So we are going to have to... you know what? Honestly, I probably should have just kept the wisps. Hindsight is 2020. I could have kept the wisps up and just used them to, you know, while I was fighting a Foulrot here and just grabbed them. But, no big deal. There's one over there. I guess I could use that whenever the time comes. Oh, it instantly goes back. I didn't realize that. Okay. What? Okay, it's from the thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice. Easy. Alright, so we're going to drop these real quick. Swap over to this. So we can get our curse down. Foulrot is right here. I think we just kill him now. Who cares? He's easy.
I'm gonna run you down.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Like this. Illusion Dash is actually probably a bad idea here now that I'm thinking about it. I'll go like this. We're gonna go like this because we actually don't want the illusion thing to trigger his counter. Took some damage, no big deal. See, that is what we don't want to trigger. And if I had dashed there, I would have for sure triggered it. Getting hit a lot. I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm actually going to pop a potion here. I'd rather not just get murdered. These guys are annoying. So, okay, that guy's coming. Wow, we aggroed the whole thing there. Did we reset? We might have to reset this. Dodge that. Nice. That was huge. We're going to reset this. That was just very, very, very poor performance there. So we're going to reset this real quick. I'd rather not die, you know? Oh, that's right. He chases forever. I forgot about that. Grab this Curse Forest Waygate. And go back. Okay. Alright. Let's do that again. This time with feeling. Drop our coins. Yeah, we'll pop another potion just in case. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And now it is time to actually not be bad. So, you heard it here first. We're going to not be bad. Okay. So we're going to keep our counter and kind of just walk around. I'll use it right here. So he's oh, so he did it on me. Look at that. He said no you. Dash there. Alright, so he's going to do this. We want to get our dash back up here. We probably won't be able to kill these guys because they just have so much. So you want to. They have so much health here. We're going to dash. Dodge. That was really close. So the tick, the chaos burn should not trigger that. Oops, I made a mistake there.
Come with me to hell.
So again, we're gonna run from these banshees. The axes just don't have what it takes to do the damage needed to kill them. So. Oof, got hit by one. I was pretty confident I was going to get hit there. Oh, I hit him twice. Look at that. That was nuts. No counter. Is he going to counter? Yep, there it is.
Come with me to hell.
I guess I could have saved that. Be cool if you could stun him out of that. So we're going to use counter here. That way they just miss us. Wow, we have somebody patrolling here. It's already getting spawns back. Oof, got hit by two there. Could have been worse.
Time to take the reins.
He's probably going to counter here soon. Yep. So he really doesn't have that many moves. It's just like, you know, dealing with these banshees is like the most annoying part. We have another real banshee there, though. We have to fight him over here.
Time to take the reins.
Oof. Oh, I'm getting owned. I'm actually going to ult him here in a second.
Come with me to
Ah, that's okay. We did enough damage there.
Time to take the reins.
Nice, got him. Whew, that was a little spooky there. Sorry, I just had to figure out what exactly to do there. Hopefully our coins aren't disappeared. Yeah, they're right there. Nice. Okay, we'll grab those and then get out of here. We have that now, which will be very nice. We will have to come back up here to kill Cyril, the Cursed Smith. But I am confident that we will be just fine. I should probably get my horse, actually, who's right over there. Hello, Styx. Oh, wow, he turned around right then. Bye, friend. Cursed Wood won't say no to Cursed Wood. A lot of bad guys. Oh my. Okay, we found everyone in Cursed Forest. If you guys were wondering where they were, they are all here. Okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on stuff. That was a really good loot run in general, even though, you know, we had to wait for the Wanderer. That was definitely a time loss there. I mean, you can't really predict that. How are you supposed to know that you're going to walk up and he's going to be dead with no reason whatsoever as to why he's dead? Like, how are you going to figure... Oh. Ugh. Howie. I'm going to swap back here soon. There we go. Oh, let's look at this. We actually need this. Illusion dash goes back on. Nice. Oh, whoops. Held it down for too long. And we're going to mark this before we get to 100 so that I can just go straight there.
Come, have a look.
No. Leave me alone, old wanderer. Not this time. I already had enough of your messing around. Nice. Get me out of here. There we go. And now it's time to head back. Our next goal... Let's see. We'll get back to base and we'll take inventory. That's what we need to do. We need to see what we ended up with silk. We need to see how we ended up with... is this the way? I can't remember which way I went last time. Really wish there was a button. I will say this until the day I die, or until the day they introduce it. I wish there was a button that I could press to center my map on myself. Make it X, like, you know, or whatever. I don't even know. Just make it any random button. I can just press it while I'm in map to say, okay, center map on you. You know, make it space. I don't know. Make it something. I guess space is dash, and they wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's just like, dude, come on. Mutant grease. We will definitely need more of that. We will go ahead and get our Scourge Stone and stuff running. And we got to check. So the tailoring thing, or whatever, the thing should be reset by now. So the shop. So we're going to be checking that. Put these in here. These go here. Plant fiber. You know what? We're actually going to use our plant fiber here. Do we have any bones? We don't have any bones. How do we ground them all? Let's see if we can grab them before they're all gone. Nice. And make some vermin salves. The salves. These are always very important. So, going to get rid of these. Because I really just don't care about these. I mean, in my opinion, it's just not worth it. I'm close to silver at the moment. It may not seem like it, but I am. You know, all I need is my Dawnthorn, and then I can kind of move up to silver. So I don't really want to deal with those. Okay, we got 34 silk. The bones are going back. Okay. So, it is time. Please have tailoring floors. Please have tailoring floors. I really would rather not spend all of my stuff on not tailoring floors. So, like spend all of my the mats that I've gained and not have tailoring floors. That would be very annoying. I'm also very close to getting enough silk and whatnot that we need, but we need grease, mutant grease again. So we're gonna have to head back up to get that, as is tradition. Okay. This is the way I need to actually be approaching, because it's so much faster to get to the guy from here, because he's just right there. So, alrighty, please, do not fail me. Do not fail me. Tailoring floors is a big, big help. What? Interesting. Wow, did he even change? 40 minutes. This is like the exact same thing he had last time. Okay. Well, I guess he hates us. And what can you know? Can't say no to that. He can hate who he wants. So we will go ahead and go to Gloomrot, get some more grease, because we're going to need it for silk, as well as pristine leather. So we are back up in Gloomrot. 56. Yeah, this is definitely... Like, I know it's... Just think about it this way. Imagine I had... I mean, we definitely needed more grease anyway. I probably needed to make sure I stayed up there for about, like, 800 or so, or maybe, like, 1,200, like 2 full stacks. But you know, if we had the 2 full stacks and we had tailoring floors, then it'd kind of be like, oh, was somebody nice and left us all their stuff? Nice. Yeah, you know, imagine we had those 2 full stacks. Maybe it goes this way right here. Okay. There we go. I mean, we kind of would, and we had tailoring floors. That probably would have been enough for us just to get full Dawnthorn right then whenever we came back from Cursed Forest. But that's okay. Okay. Oh, what? The boss is dead. What are these bizarre situations? Like, the bosses are just, like, randomly dying. don't understand. Somebody like farming stuff? I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay. We need grease. Oh, whoops. See if we can get some out of this. Sludge flow canister. Hey, that'll be nice eventually. Alright. Nice. 60. Alright, there's guys dying. That's what I like to see. Guys dying. That's silk right there? No, it's gem dust. Okay. Okay, hey guys, how's it going? We'll hit him with this. Look at the damage. I actually needed to get a... Whoops. Probably should have had Ward of the Damned here. There we go. Man, that guy does a lot of damage. There's our boy coming back this way. Howdy, partner. No reason to kill him yet. Alright, we're fighting over here. Classic. 68 Scholar, I'm going to grab that. Ouchie. Oh! Wow, dodge this. We are in trouble. Uh-oh! Don't die. Focus on those guys, please. Nice, okay. Our Scholar's dead, but honestly, don't care. And we gotta switch to Ward of the Damned ASAP here. Okay, maybe he just dies to those guys. Do we sit around and see if he dies to these guys? 20, 48. Is he looking like... Oh, no, he definitely does not die to those guys. My horse dead? He's over there. Nice. Okay. At least he got away. That would have not made me happy if he died there. How much we got here? 570? We're going to need more for silk. So let's do another run through here and see if we can't find some more stuff that is dropped. There's some there. Slayer of Mutants. Angram. Living in the pools of rebirth. Slaying all the mutants. And, let's see. Another 600. Take another pass. Through here. Smacking rats. Okay, we're wasting our time. Let's get out. And... along the backside here. We'll take the cave home, because we need to get this crafting ASAP. Okay, come on. This cave is just so nice. So, okay, we need more of these. I know we'll need these eventually. So make sure we're grabbing them when we can. And, okay, so we are the next thing up that we have to do is get our Dawnthorn. Or at least get it going. I'm going the wrong way again. Oh, it's never ending. Never ending. Okay, remember I can just go through this instead of around the other way. Alright, we're learning. We are learning, guys. We are learning which way to go. Now, watch me get stuck like that. Copper coins. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that turn speed is not good. It's like 12.4 hit turn speed on that guy, so it is a little slow, I will admit. Make excuses, why not? 38, 12, 26, 40. So I need 48. 48 of these. So I'm going to get this going here. A very small amount. Is it 60, 32, 64? We get 64 in there. Yeah, so we'll get 64 of those. Probably put the rest over here for now. Get some more of this, because we'll definitely need more of that. While that's spawning, or the spiders are spawning, we'll go ahead and compulsively count all of our stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to wait for tilling floors at this point. It's just been too long, you know? Like, it's just getting a little ridiculous. They just want us to never get it. So, alright, unholy. There we go. So it should be, what, 12? We have 8. Oh, yeah, it's yeah, not 12, it's 8, yeah. Wait, oh, hang on. Just a giant... So look at that, just a giant attack of the skellies. I need to put floors down here, dude. This is so annoying. That these things keep growing back. Look at these skeletons coming to my aid. Okay, so how many do we have here? 36. We're going to go ahead and toss them in there so we can get the silk crafting while we wait. Nice. How much cloth do we have left here? Not that much. Might need some more of this. Nice. Okay. And again. Nice. Alright, and we have some scrolls to pop in that. Maybe we'll get tailoring floors. I doubt it, but that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Spear, neat. We like spears. Crossbow, not so neat. We don't really care about that. Okay. We'll save these little canisters in here. And go kill us some more. We actually didn't get enough. Okay. I mean... We will need more eventually. So we need 4 more of these. Do we have enough for 4 more of these? Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Barely. Oh, whew. Whew, that was cutting it close. Okay, and let's go here. A lot of compulsively sorting that needs to be done. Got a decent amount of this. I want to check our... Oh, that's a lot of grave dust. That is a lot of grave dust. Rats go wherever. Here? Here. I don't remember. But apparently not there. Hmm. 48 leather, please. How much more do we got? 20. 5 times 20 is 100. Okay, we're good. Guess I could probably bring this inside while we wait here. You know, it's going to be kind of annoying. This, I might just get rid of this. Oh, nice. We actually have stuff here. Because, like, what am I going to use this for? You know? Like, who cares? I mean, who cares? And we will actually throw these in here. That's super nice. Glad we remembered that. Okay, 48. Two away. And we will make our full set of Dawnthorn. Huge, huge gains. Patiently waiting. Oh, duh. I was like, what? What's going on there? Like, why did it stop? No! Do we have enough mutant grease? We do have enough mutant grease. I'm just dumb. Nice. Okay. Let's do it. Get that Dawnthorn. Look at that. Skipping Merciless Hollow Fang. And was there a moment where we needed it? Not that I could think of. I mean, it would have made our fighting a little easier. Yeah, sure. It definitely would have made our fighting a little easier to have Merciless Hollow Fang. But did we really need it? Need it? Not really. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. To kind of think about things that way. You know, like if we need it or we want it. And if we need it, then yeah, okay, make it. But if it's just that we want it, then maybe it's not worth it. There is so much clutter in our base. It is very annoying. Maybe we can just like... I'm actually not sure if these just work to like... I'm going to use these and see what happens. No, they don't. Okay. Let's see if I could just like claim all this. I guess I have to do it from the heart. Or I can build some other things over here. I'm not really sure what I would build though. I mean, at this point, we kind of do still need wood, so... Probably a good thing to keep that up. Smack some wood while those things are crafting. And now, before we stop our, this situation here, we're going to do a quick inventory. So after we have done, after everything we did, where are we now? So we've gone through Cursed Forest. We're going to check on what our next step is. And kind of go from there. So let's get our Dawnthorn on 1. So at this point, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to save the Hollow Fang instead of dismantling it or devouring it. Because whenever we get a servant, we can actually use it on them. So in my opinion, that's kind of like Hollow Fang I keep, Night Stalker, I don't think it's worth it. So, alright, so we are level 66. Look at that. Level 66. So at this point, we are definitely set up. Let's do it again. We'll do an inventory on what our bosses look like, the boss we need to defeat look like. We still have all 3 of these lower Gloomrot bosses. Do we need them right this very second? Not really. Did we need any of these guys right now? No. Did we need, any of the Duke or Wilfred? We can kill Wilfred right now, honestly. We probably will because his ult is just so strong. He's not necessary for progression, but the ult is just so strong that it's hard for me to turn it down. Uh, all of it, obviously, also the silver potion is just like magical. So our next, but like primary targets, the most important things. This will be useful because we need to get what he has here. We do want this. No, we don't have the radium alloy for it, but we do want it. And so whenever we need it, we would like to be able to build it. Same thing goes with Jade. Whenever we need Primal Blood Essence, we would like to be able to build it. Frostmaw, neat. Not really. No big deal. Let's see. Vincent. We definitely want to kill Vincent. Because not only do we want to start making prison cells, but we want to be able to make reinforced planks if we want to. Christina. Not really needed at the moment, but we will kill her because she's going to be very, very easy now that we're so over-leveled. Ziva, like I said, this is going to be necessary to make radium alloy and start making our empty canisters. Yeah, I don't really know if I care about this guy, but I'm going to kill him anyway because I like his ability. That shield is just super good in a lot of fights. Domina, completely unnecessary. I don't even know if I'm going to fight her. There's not really much point to doing it unless you want the teleporters. Duke, eventually, I probably will fight Duke. I'd like to get the coin purse, and also be able to make coins with the fabricator. This can be super useful for Gold Sun if you have an overabundance of gold chains, you just need a little bit more Gold Sun. So, okay, Cyril. So, but primary target number one, I would say, is Cyril. We want to get the anvils. And we want to be able to make dark silver. Like, I can go do a silver run right this very second, but I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. That's the problem. So this is why Cyril is just such a huge deal. Sir Magnus, sure. This is nice. I mean, it does give us the Holy Resist and Fire Resist, which is pretty cool. Combining this with Mutant Blood, I've been meaning to test this. Combining Phantom's Veil with Mutant Blood and seeing what we can do in terms of can we just do that and then go walk into Raziel's the what's it called, the Dunley Monastery, and just not have to worry about making a potion. Interesting idea. But we're level 66. We can also fight Baron and start working on this, and we can actually, if we wanted to, we can go up to the Blood Merlot Amulet and also work on Blood Merlot. Morian, not necessarily needed. Flawless Gems are cool. If we want Void, that might be nice. This is nice to be able to make our Greater Jewels. Merwin. Holy Resistance Flask. The interesting thing about Holy Resistance Flask is it is very useful to be able to make it yourself whenever you need it right that second. But you technically don't have to do this because if you have Gold Sun, you can actually buy it for, I think, 8 Gold Sun in Brighthaven. So, yeah. Henry Blackbrew. This is going to be a very important fight very soon whenever we get our silver weapons and gear to start upgrading our Dawnthorn and upgrading our silver weapons. Zariel, yeah, same thing. Terraclaw, cool, don't really care about him yet. And then we're up to these guys. So we don't have to worry about those guys just yet. But for now, we're level 66. Super exciting. I think that's going to put us around 5 hours for level 66, I believe. Something around there. So definitely not again, like I said, it's definitely not ultra speed fastest. You saw some of the issues we ran into where it was we're dealing with, we didn't get all that many spiders. I didn't get as much mutant grease as I needed, so I had to go back and do another run. If I had just stayed there for a little bit or ran around a little bit more, maybe I would have found something. Or maybe I wouldn't have had to return to that area in order to do that, which is a little bit of a time waste. Another thing that we ran into was no tailoring floors. I mean, that's just super unlucky. How many times have we checked that and it just wasn't there? It seemed like it reset and just re-rolled the same thing it did last time. So it's just really, dude. So I'm probably going to end the recording soon, and whenever I do, I'll probably go in there and just try to grab tailoring floors again. I mean, just wait for it. It's not really that big a deal at this point because we have already used our stuff, but it'll be nice later on. Yeah. So. But altogether, though, we are pretty set up. We already have, look how much spectral dust we have. Already 138. That's going to really set us up whenever we get our silver to just start cranking it out like crazy. So what else do we need to do? Let's talk about other things we need to do. Iron. How are we on iron? 89. That's pretty solid. Could probably use more copper. We're going to have to use some eventually. 48 is not all that much. What else we got? Okay, so gold, sulfur. We actually have a decent amount of sulfur for this. Sorry, I'm being sick, man. I gotta keep muting off and on. Okay. So let's see. Toss this in here. All right. So yeah, that is probably going to be it for now. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's probably going to be it for now. Hopefully, we will be able to get that tailoring floors, and then we'll be able to move on through this. But until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will catch you in the next one.